If you ever worked in different companies, did you ever wonder why in some of them you were perceived as brilliant and in others, ordinary? In this video, you will learn exactly why and what to do about it. One of the biggest career misconceptions professionals carry for years is they think performance is objective. It's not. A huge part of professional value is contextual. And the moment you understand that, your entire career strategy changes. Because most people spend years trying to become better, when the real problem is they are performing in an environment that does not reward their natural strengths. And that destroys confidence. I've seen highly competent professionals slowly start doubting themselves, not because they became weak, but because they entered systems where their strengths are considered weaknesses. A strategic thinker enters a company obsessed with execution speed. A warm and highly diplomatic manager joins an aggressive political culture. A structured engineer enters a chaotic startup. A visionary leader joins a company that only values obedience and compliance to old systems. And suddenly, the person who was brilliant somewhere else is considered below average. Not because capability disappeared overnight, but because organizations reward different behaviors. This is why some engineers and professionals stay stuck for years trying to belong by fixing themselves, when in reality, they are simply misaligned with the ecosystem around them. And the dangerous part is, corporate environments slowly shape your identity. At first you think, maybe I just need to adapt more. Then, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. No. Sometimes, you're just playing the wrong game. A fish can spend its entire life believing it is stupid because it was judged by its ability to climb a tree. And the corporate world does this constantly. Some companies reward visibility and shows more than competence. Some reward loyalty more than innovation. Some reward diplomacy more than technical excellence. Some reward confidence more than actual results. This is why you can meet someone considered top talent in one organization who completely collapses in another. And the opposite also happens. I've seen professionals who were ignored for years change companies, and within a few months, they are upgraded to management roles because the new culture amplified their strengths instead of suppressing them. And this is where career strategy becomes more important than raw effort. Most professionals only focus on what certificate I need to earn, how can I improve, how can I stand out? While very few ask, is this environment designed to reward people like me? That question changes everything. Because sometimes your growth is blocked less by competence and more by cultural mismatch. For example, a highly analytical professional may struggle in companies where decisions are emotional and political. A relationship-driven leader may suffer in hyper-cold performance cultures. Someone who thrives with autonomy performs poorly inside highly controlling organizations. And here's the brutal irony. Many companies unintentionally hire the wrong personalities for the wrong context. During interviews, everyone focuses on technical fit. Very few evaluate deeply behavioral and cultural compatibility. So professionals join companies thinking, this is the opportunity of my life. Then slowly lose energy, motivation, confidence, and eventually, ambition. Not because they are average, but because they entered an environment that doesn't value who they naturally are. And sometimes, they get too comfortable to face the truth. This might be the case when the job offers other advantages difficult to combine elsewhere if they decide to change. For instance, the company is just close to home, or offers an irresistible package, or the colleagues are friendly, or the boss is very kind. And the scary part? If you stay too long in the wrong environment, your light is shut down gradually. You start shrinking to fit a mold that suffocates you. You start doubting yourself, and as a result, people see you as less competent. Your performance declines, not because there's something wrong with you, but because humans adapt for survival. This is why some professionals suddenly explode in performance after changing managers, or changing departments, or changing companies. Because context matters more than people realize. The right environment does not just reward performance, it unlocks identity. That's why high performers don't blindly stay loyal to environments that continuously undervalue them. They study ecosystems and observe, where are people like me succeeding? Where are my natural strengths economically valuable? Where is my personality considered an asset instead of a weakness? Because a successful career is often less about adapting yourself and more about positioning yourself where your existing strengths become rare and valuable. That's also why comparing yourself to others is dangerous. You may be comparing your backstage to someone else's ideal environment. Somebody thriving publicly may simply have found a system perfectly calibrated to their personality. Meanwhile, another equally talented professional is suffocating in silence inside the wrong culture. And this is especially important for senior professionals, because the higher you go, the less success depends purely on technical competence. Leadership perception becomes contextual. Communication style becomes contextual. Executive presence becomes contextual. Even confidence itself becomes contextual. A person can feel powerful in one room and invisible in another. Same human being, different environment. But don't get me wrong, there's no such a thing as a perfect environment either. And the goal is not to bring your 100% authentic self to work. Success happens when the professional version of yourself meets the right environment and the right context. And your career decisions should never be based only on salary or job title. You need to evaluate what values are governing the company culture. In my experience, it's rarely those published on the website or decorating the walls. One of the questions I also ask during the interviews: what are the common reasons why people leave? How would people working around my future manager describe him? What personalities survive long-term? What leadership style dominates this culture? Because if your natural operating system constantly conflicts with the organization, eventually one of two things happens. Either the company rejects you, or you slowly reject yourself. And that second one is far more dangerous. So don't let any company or anybody make you feel less than you believe you are. There is greatness within you, and you will reach your goals as long as you believe in you. If this video gave you a different perspective on your career, subscribe to the channel for more career breakthrough secrets, and check the resources under this video.